Hello and welcome to day 60 of an album a day going through my vinyl collection. It snowed again last night, my second snowfall since I've moved to Oklahoma. It's cold out. Now we're going to get to a very special album. This album gets a lot of flack for some reason. I really don't know why. I think it's a fantastic album. I absolutely love it from start to finish. We're talking, of course, about what year is it? I forgot to look. 1976, that's right. 1976, and this is a 1976 copy of Alice Cooper's Goes to Hell. Not the greatest cover. I mean, why is he green? Green is not a cover or a color typically associated with hell. I don't know why. I do like the font though, that's pretty nice. But kind of a plain cover, you know, considering that Welcome to My Nightmare was before this, which was a much more intricate and interesting cover. This is just, this is like a photo of him from the 70s that they're like, yeah, we'll use that. So it's kind of a little bit of a sad throwaway for the cover for me, but who knows, the reasons behind it could have been time pressure, could have been they lost the artist, the contract, you know, whatever, and they had to come up with something very quickly. I have no idea. I only know what we're left with. I do have the Warner Brothers copy, boom, right there. It is in vinyl, as always, is in great condition. Plays beautifully. A few crackles, of course. You know, it's a multi-year-old album, but it does sound really, really good. On the back, we have this lovely picture right here of Alice Cooper, along with our wonderful track list. Now, I can tell you that I was so inspired by this album that when I had my TV production class in Michigan, and unfortunately we didn't stay in Michigan long enough for me to finish the video, I used Goes to Hell, the opening track, as the basis for my video. I was going to do a medley from this album, but that was going to be the biggest structure. We had gone out to Dodge Park and shot some footage. After I moved to Colorado, having not been able to finish the video or the class because we left in the middle of the semester, I reached out to our teacher and he refused to send me a copy. So I've never, you know, other than what we shot, the day that we shot it, I've never seen the footage, which kind of sucks, but that's how people are. There is a wonderful slip cover here with all the lyrics and some information that kind of leads you to believe that this might be a part of a continuation of the Stephen story from Welcome to My Nightmare. Don't really know. I've never looked it up because I think it's just better left to the imagination. There is also a picture of a person being eaten by an alligator for some reason. Don't know why. But there's some really cool songs on here. Goes to Hell is an awesome song. It's a great way to kick off the album. It really sets the tone for what we're going to get into. But the music is very eclectic. Gotta Dance is kind of a 60s, you know, 60s or 70s dance song. I'm the Coolest is really like bluesy and breathy because you're going back and forth between Alice Cooper's character and Satan. Didn't We Meet? Excellent song, one of my favorites on this album, especially the chorus and the lead into the chorus is just fantastic. I Never Cry, very emotional, Only Women Bleed style song, if you're familiar with that one. Give the Kid a Break is kind of his pleading with Satan to just, you know, dude, like, this is all messed up, just go, I don't care. It doesn't work out for him. Guilty is when he's kind of like, well, all right. Wake Me Gently is just kind of a, you know, learning how to deal with his fate type song. Wish You Were Here, awesome, killer song. I always wanted to do a cover version of that, but that has not gone well for me in the past. I'm Always Chasing Rainbows is maybe the only song that I could kind of do without. It's a little bit theatrical. I don't really think it feeds the story very much. And then Going Home, just a wonderful, wonderful track, beautiful like kids choir in the background, just a fantastic album. So I don't really know why it gets so much slack from people. It is quite a departure from Welcome to My Nightmare. Musically, it's a little bit all over the place, so maybe that was part of the issue. I don't know, but I do know that I happen to love it and really happy to have a pretty good copy. The cover's not in the greatest. There's like this little patch where it looks like a sticker was that somebody removed. There's a little bit of a bend and some wrinkles there. But, you know, the vinyl plays beautifully, and that is the most important part as far as I'm concerned. So that, guys, is 60 days of continuous an album a day so far. We have a ways to go. Originally, I was thinking it was going to be around 250, but That may vary as I realize I have some listed on my spreadsheet as individual albums, like the like Lazy Sod and things that I've ordered that I end up going ahead and covering with the main album that it comes from. So that throws off the numbers a little bit, but guys, we have a long way to go. And then I've got 45s after that. So, and who knows, maybe I'll get some between now and then. We will see. But thank you for joining me today for another episode. We'll see you tomorrow for day 61. Cheers.